Alright, hello YouTube, this is Anthony, or not Anthony, well that's my first name, now you know what it is. This is Lugia Man, and I'm here coming at you with a Metalfoes deck profile. Let me focusing on that. There we go, Metalfoes deck profile. And, well, I just got into Metalfoes because they're actually pretty fun. You can make any kind of card you want. So let's go right into it. So I run 3 copies of Gold Driver, even though I am proxying one right now. Just gotta find one. Basically 3 of all the Metalfoes. So you got 3 Silver, 3 Gold Driver, 3 Stealing, 3 Volt Flame, and that's it for the dudes for right now. So, and those guys are just insane. Like, they're going to be the new meta, no doubt, in my opinion. Then I go 1 Scout, 1 Monolith, for the, whatchamacallit kind of play. Cyber Dragon Infinity, because you can make Nova out of these, and then you can just be like, Infinity next. So, what you would do is you'd have like a, what would you have? You would have a Metalfoes, like a rank 1 or a 1 or whatever, and you'd place, so you'd have him in hand and a Metalfoes in hand. You place him in that Pendulum Zone, activate effect, pay 800, add Monolith, and then you would activate the Metalfoes card, any of them, and you'd pop the Scout. You'd pop the Scout, send it to the extra deck, and then you'd set a card, and then you'd activate another. Oh, that's right. You have to have a 1 and an 8. Pendulum Zone, Metalfoes, guys, so like a Volt Flame or something. And then you'd activate the other one, then Pendulum Summon. I usually go him in defense because he's highest in defense, and then Pendulum Summon out the Monolith and attack because he's got higher attack. And then I would go overlay into those two, so that's how I do it. Don't know how anybody else does it. I feel like that's the most effective. And now we'll go into the Meta Spectre kind of engine. So we got 3 Bunbuku. 1 Kieran, I know, it's down to 1, so it kind of sucks, but still a good engine anyway. And then 2 QB, mainly because QB is just, you can just freaking whatever you want with her, because then you can just add a Tempest, which is basically like a Solemn Strike, or a Tornado, which is just insane. Then you can tribute any of those. I usually go for the Bunbuku, because he's like lowest in defense if you have him already. And you would just do that. And then I got 2 Eccentric. 2 Eccentric, because their effects is actually you can like have a Metalfoes in the Pendulum Zone, then you could have her in the Pendulum Zone, and those scales still basically work. You just couldn't Pendulum Summon out Volt Flame or something like that. But it's basically the same. So it's insane right now. Yeah. They're pretty good cards. Alright, and then one kind of engine I'm using that other people are not is the Odd Eyes kind of engine. So I run 2 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons, because then you can use Odd Eyes Fusion, which I'll show you later, into getting Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, because you run basically all Pendulum monsters, so why the heck not? That needs a good 2500 attack monster. Double damage if you do that, and you can OTK very easy with this card. That's what I mainly go for, is OTKs in this deck. Alright, and then off to the regular monsters. No more Pendulums. 3 Gofu. Because Gofu can go straight into Zolkin on this. So here's the situation you would go to get Zolkin, like right out first turn. Is you'd have 1 Gofu in hand, I'm thinking, I guess a Volt Flame, and then why not a Gold Driver? You can have any of the 1 and 8 scales, so either Stealing or Silvered, but I just chose those 2 for right now. So you'd have these 2 in hand. What else would you have? I guess that's really all you need. I mean, you can have any other 2 cards. Just thinking what else you might need. No, not really. Alright, so you would have these 3 in hand. your opening hand or something. But if you see these 3 cards, the 1 and an 8 and a Gofu, you're basically set for Zolkin, and it's basically game for them. So you would go special Gofu in attack, or in defense. That's how I do it. And then the 2 tokens come out. Where's my other token? Shit, I can't find it. Oh well. I'll just use a monolith as a token. And then you activate Gold Driver in the Pendulum Zone, or Silvered. And then you effect popping a token, setting a fusion. So you set a fusion straight from deck. And then you activate fusion, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, hold up. I think you need 3 Metalfoes. Yeah, you need 3 Metalfoes, so we'll just throw in a friggin' ceiling, why not? So you need 3 Metalfoes and then a Gofu. And then you use the Metalfoes fusion, like fuse like the steel in hand, sending that to the grave, and the token just goes away. And you summon out Adamanti. Like I found this combo like really weird, and I thought it was like really conditional, but it's really not. Because I mean, you just need 3 Metalfoes, a 1 scale and an 8 scale, and then the other one can be any scale. Either 1 or 8. And then you have these 2 on the field. Go right into Zolkin. Where's my Zolkin? Now I usually summon Zolkin in defense, because if they do somehow, like, Raigeki, or, like, got rid of my other Synchro dude, then and if they attack, he's, like, not gonna be hurt. I mean, there's cards that can do double piercing battle damage right now, but I'm not really all that afraid right now of that right now. I'd rather not, you know, take a ton of other damage from other monsters. Well, either way, you're screwed if he's an attack. But, I don't know. And then you have him out. Then you activate the 3rd Pendulum Zone in that one. I'm just thinking what else you would do. Then you have to pop another card. So, like, if you had... Oh, that's how. You'd have, like, a Bambuku or a Kirin or somebody with, like, a level 4, and then you normal summon them out. Like, if you were to normal Bambuku, his effect would go off. You'd add Kirin, then you would go Volflame effect, pop in the Bunbuku, send him to the extra deck, and then you'd set, like, either a counter or a combination, not a fusion, because fusion's bogus, and yeah, and then his effect would go off. You'd go for probably Crystal Wing. That's how I'm gonna do it, usually, because Crystal Wing's just insane. That's right, I got a Crystal Wing. Yellow Jelly, or Jealous, whichever one. Alright, and that's basically how you set it up. Now back to the real battle. I got up through all the monsters. Now I was going into spells, wasn't I? So yeah. Those combos are just insane right now. Oh shoot, I just destroyed my extra deck. Alright. So I run 2 Metalfoes Fusion. People only play 1. But I feel like 2 is really good, because if they somehow banish this with, like, DD Crow or something, because I've been playing, like, DD decks, and they were like, DD Crow, or DDD decks, and they would throw in a Crow, and they just banish my fusion, so then I couldn't shuffle it back into the deck +1, or draw 1. And it just annoyed the crap out of me, so I just went to 2, because, I mean, what else are you going to throw in there? I mean, a Solemn Strike or something, and I'm like, nah, I'd rather get a +1 bonus, so whatever. So those two Painful Decision, because Painful Decision is dope. Its price is going down because of the new Megatins, but I'm fine with that. I got one from the Mega Pack. I forget which one is it. Is it this one? Can't even tell. This one's from the original, and this is from the Mega Pack. Okay, so we got 2 of those. I got 1 Iodized Fusion, because then you can go Vortex, and Vortex is insane. Because then you can, like, take any of your Pendulum Zone, or any of your like, your Metalfoes, and just shuffle them into the deck, and then negate a monster spell or trap a card effect. And that's just insane. So, Iodized Fusion definitely for the win. 1 Summoner's Art. Some people play 3. I like 1 because you basically draw everything else you need. I might bump this up to 2, maybe take out, the Odd Eyes Fusion and the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons, because they're not as necessary for the deck, but I just use Summoner Art at 1, because you don't need that much, in my opinion. And I go 1 Raigeki for clearing that dang field for whatever decks, either Performer Pals or whatever other Pendulum dudes. That and Blue Eyes, oh my god. Alright, now after traps, got 2 counter and 2 combination. People only run 1 combination and 2 counter. I run 2 of each because combination you can just add anything you want to the hand. You can add any of the Metalfoes to your hand after just popping it with one of the Metalfoes effects. Or if like your opponent pops it or something. That's really all I use it for. I don't use it for its other effect. Like when I fusion summon. I rarely fusion summon in this deck. And then counter, because you're just summoned straight from the deck when a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect. Or cards. And that's just insane. You special summon a Metalfoes straight from the deck, no matter what level. That's just insane. I used to run 3. Bumped it down to 2 to put in the clipboards, so it's whatever. And then the last 2 traps is Magic Spectre Tempest and Magic Spectre Tornado. Just because you run a Magic Spectre engine, you should probably use these 2. Some people have played 2 Tempest, and I'm like, that's a little too much. In my opinion, I would just sub in like a Psalm Strike for that instead, but whatever. So I got those 2, so yeah. And that's a 40 card deck. Now after the extra deck. So I got, let me just organize it real quick. There we go. So I got 2 Adamanti. Some people only play 1, but I'm like, your Zolkin plays is like taken out if they are able to stop you from summoning out Gofu or something. Or whatever, or not Gofu, but if you summon out the Adamanti and then they like Solemn Warning or Solemn Strike that, then your play is destroyed. So I run 2. Actually, I'm short 3 cards in my extra deck because I don't feel like there's that many that are necessary. But anyway, Metalfoes Orichalc, or Orichalc, whatever you guys want to prefer, he's insane. Like, you summon him with 2 Metalfoes, you're basically, he's indestructible on him, honestly. Like, even when he is destroyed, you get to pop a card on their field. So if they have like a Vanity's Emptiness or a lose 1 turn or something, because I've faced those on DN, or not DN, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, or Dev Pro, whatever you guys like. And he helped me out a ton. Like, yeah, it was just insane. So 2 of him, and then 1 Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, because he's insane. And then that's it for the fusions, so that's 5 fusions. Now after the synchros, 1, 2, Zolkins. People only play 1, but like I said before, if they are able to stop you from adamantine, you're screwed. Or if you summon out Ultimate to Zolkin and they like Solemn Strike it, you're done. Like, if he's the only one in your extra deck, your Zolkin plays are out, and he's like the main one you want to go for. So I run 2, and then I got 1 Scarlight, 1 Ignister, and 1 Crystal Wing. So yeah, I mean those are the 3 targets I have. Not really much after that. So that's a 12 card extra deck, and of course I use 2 tokens for the Gofus. I think it's about it. So yeah, so that's 12 cards in the extra deck, 40 cards in the deck, and let me count how many spells and traps. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 traps. So 7 and 6. That's 13. So that means I've got 27 monsters. Or pendulum dudes and monsters, whatever. Alright, so, thank you guys. Oh, I forgot. Nova Infinity. You gotta use those. Like, because if you can't make your Zolkin plays even, you gotta go for Infinity. Like, there's a no-brainer that you have to. Like, it's, yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for checking out my video. Click the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, or deck profiles mainly. I haven't been doing much. But I'm in college now, so it's lit. So yeah, I'll be bringing you guys a DDD deck, which is over there, if you can see it. And yeah, that deck will be pretty good. I mean, I'm probably not gonna do it today because I gotta go to class real soon. But yeah, check me out and click that like and subscribe button. All right, see you guys. Peace.